Miura Board.
In our built world, whether we're talking about public parks or industrial sites, we're in this constant battle against decay. Materials fail, and the cost of that failure? Well, it just keeps piling up. But what if there was a permanent solution? Let's get into it. I want you to just think about it for a second. That boardwalk you walk on, that subfloor under your feet, that marine decking, how much of it is just slowly being eaten away by the very environment it's supposed to be in? We're talking about wood, plywood, even some plastics that are just under constant assault. And this is really the heart of the problem, right? When these materials fail, it's not just some small inconvenience. It's a huge drain on your budget, it's a major hit to your operations, and it's this never-ending cycle of repair and replace. And if you're in a harsh, wet climate, that cycle just gets faster and faster, turning what should be long-term assets into these recurring headaches. But what if you could actually break that cycle for good? Well, this is where a really cool innovation comes into the picture, one that's engineered to just stop decay right in its tracks. Let's talk about Miura Board. Now, this is not just another plastic plank. Miura Board is a super high-performance composite. And get this, it's made entirely from recycled materials. It's literally built to perform in the most aggressive, most corrosive environments where pretty much everything else just falls apart. So what's the secret sauce here? Well, it's pretty fundamental. It's 100% waterproof, so it's never going to swell or rot. It's also resistant to UV radiation and a bunch of harsh chemicals. For safety, it's got a non-slip surface, and it's totally impervious to all the things that just destroy wood. We're talking mold, rot, and termites. It's basically engineered resilience. Okay, so being super durable is great, but that's only half the story. A material is only as good as its usability, you know? How easy is it to actually work with on a job site? Let's see how Miura Board stacks up when it comes to safety and simplicity. And this comparison just lays it all out, plain and simple. With Miura Board, there's no silica content. That's a huge safety advantage because it means you don't need breathing protection when you're cutting it. Plus, you can cut and fasten it with the standard woodworking tools your crew already owns. No special equipment, no complicated fixtures, and no PVC. It's just designed to be safer and simpler right from the get-go. All right, specs in theory are one thing, but real-world proof? That's what really matters. So let's look at a case study where this material was put to the ultimate test in the swampy climate of Gainesville, Florida. So the city was facing a massive problem. I mean, the wooden boardwalks across 60, that's 60, of its municipal parks were just rotting away. We're talking tens of thousands of boards that needed constant and very expensive replacement. And the challenges they faced were just relentless. You had the damp, swampy air making everything rot faster. You had high foot traffic causing splintering and wear. And on top of all that, they were dealing with vandalism. Everything from graffiti to people literally stealing the planks. The cost to keep these parks safe and usable was just becoming completely unsustainable. This is where Miura Board came in and provided a direct answer to every single problem. The weatherproof nature, that completely eliminated the rot issue. Its durability, it handled all that foot traffic without splintering. Graffiti, it comes right off with a pressure washer, something you could never do to wood without causing damage. And since it's heavier than wood, stealing it became way more difficult. It was a total, complete solution. So Gainesville solved its immediate crisis. That's great. But what does the long-term picture look like? This is where we start to see the real return on investment. We're not talking about a 5 or 10-year fix here. This is a material that's engineered for a lifespan of over 20 years, even in the absolute toughest conditions. This isn't a temporary patch. It's an investment in infrastructure that is built to last. And that incredible longevity translates directly into probably the most powerful financial benefit of all: zero maintenance. Just think about that for a second. That means reclaiming your entire maintenance budget, money that's no longer being wasted on repairs and can now be invested back into your organization. The total cost of ownership doesn't just go down, it plummets. So when you put it all together, the advantage is just undeniable. It's that powerful combination of long-term durability, the complete elimination of maintenance costs, and real sustainability that creates a smarter, more efficient investment from day one. And let's not forget the environmental side of things, because this is huge. The entire life cycle of this product is a closed loop. It's made from 100% recycled materials, which reduces landfill waste, and at the end of its super long life, it's 100% recyclable. This is what a truly green building material looks like. So the final question is pretty simple. Are you building for the short term, stuck in that endless cycle of repair? Or are you ready to build to last? Miura Board offers a permanent solution, and it's available globally, from Miami to Valencia to Dublin. Why build something twice?
Miura Board.